Hello Aquarius, welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking, and I'm doing your reading for the 1st till the 15th of October 2018. Love and general reading, of course. I'm doing the divine spread, so let's see what the messages are for you. Just letting you know that the reading will be continued and extended on Vimeo for those of you that are interested in more clarity and a lot more cards. So let's take the message for you, Aquarius. 1st to the 15th of October. Wow. Okay. The funny thing is, I just did the all signs timestamp divine guidance reading. I just uploaded that. For the date on that is 26th and 27th of September. So you might want to go to see that. The message was the same card as the Emperor. Yep. Very interesting. Let's see. Now the Emperor is restrictive energy. It's like wanting to rule your family, your empire, your business. I think that you do have a very passionate side, a fiery side, and fiery can mean passionate, but it can, the downside, the shadow side to passion can be passive aggressive. This can be like, if this is your energy, it can be like you are sort of between two worlds. It's as though you're fiery and passionate, but you want to take a step back. You're much more cold here. As you can see, I'm saying that this, for some of you, would be your energy. Why? Because, dear Aquarius, you're an air sign, and this looks like the King of Swords. It really does. Now, he's wearing that outfit, which deals with Christmas. Something's going to happen around Christmas for you. Now, you can be taking on the energy of Father Christmas and being very generous and giving things out, giving to the needy. Let's see your divine spread. 1st to the 15th of October, 2018, love in general, for Aquarius. Now, if this is not your energy, it's someone that is above you, someone that is higher up on the scale, on the hierarchy. Okay, this could be a father, this could be a grandfather, this could be a boss as well. If we are talking about, look at that. Is that amazing or what? What could that mean? I really feel that you can, and there's the fire, right? I really feel it's like a laser beam. And what does laser do? Well, laser is like concentrating on something, like a laser beam sight, being able to see very clearly. This could also be, it's as though with that wand that he's holding, he's like casting some fire. I don't know what that means for each and every one of you. That's amazing. Wow. Okay. Let's see. In the distant past, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. That's the root of the issue. In the position of what is hidden from you is the Seven of Pentacles. Now, in the recent past, you have the Three of Wands. In the present position, you have the Lovers. Crowning your reading and your aspirations, your goals, is the Knight of Swords. The advice from the divine is the Strength. The outcome of your reading for the first part of October is the Ace of Swords. And the divine position here, what is planetary and what is the help from up above, Oh my God, I've got a card which is reversed. I'm not doing reversals. So, wow. Okay, so it's the Eight of Cups. Okay, so I believe that the Eight of Cups, when it's in the upright, it says that you are moving along. You are moving somewhere. But it seems that the universe says you're not moving yet. It's not time, because you don't have the clarity that you need. You are confused. It's the Eight of Cups would go back to the Seven. So this is very Piscean energy. Now, Chiron has just reversed, gone retrograde back into Pisces. It's come out of Aries, gone back into Pisces. So that's looking at past life wounds, redoing things. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. It's like finishing a cycle. Some of you are really not letting this cycle finish. And I believe that you're probably going to be turning this card upright in a matter of 3 months. It could be when Chiron moves into Aries. It's a new cycle. It's like beginning all over again, becoming the youth, right? So I'm going to leave that card as it is there. Interesting. Okay. So at the root of the issue is the Knight of Pentacles. Now, for me, this is many times, it's the energy of Virgo. So some of you may be dealing with a Virgo now. The Knight of Pentacles is very slow and steady and stable movement forward. Sometimes the Knight of Pentacles can be way too slow. Sometimes it can even be stopped in its tracks. Let's say if the card was reversed, being stuck, right? But again, this is Virgo energy, it's earth energy, because this Knight does not move forward unless he is certain. So you may have strong Virgo in your chart, moon or rising. What is hidden to you and what you don't know is that you're at a standstill. What you've invested is at the 7, and the 7 is a divine number. So you are at the stage of, do I invest any more time in what I've invested in? You're looking at your money. You're looking at your work, at your career, at the career prospects of a business. But I believe being hidden from your sight is that your partner is looking at the situation. That could be the case. Now, yeah, it's a time of stopping and looking. So you're going over things. If this is a relationship with Jupiter and Venus in Scorpio, Venus will be moving backwards. You're thinking, okay, if this is a creative project, anything to do with love and money, or anything that you love, you are seriously taking the time out to think, either you or your partner. But the way the card is, the man is not looking at his pentacles, he's looking elsewhere. He's thinking of, he's concentrating on something else really, and not looking at investing. He's having second thoughts of investing more in this situation. In the recent past, you have the Three of Wands. Now, you've turned your back on someone, something you have, and you're looking across the seas. Now, the Three of Wands would be expansion and growth in business, anything to do with creativity. But for me, this is Sagittarian energy. It's like you've already done what you can do, and you're waiting now. You're waiting to see, is it going to grow what you've built? And you're being patient, and you're waiting. Now, the Three of Wands is usually growth. It's growth. It's an initial stage of success, and then you have to wait for those ships to come in before you receive more. But I think that travel is also on your mind. Looking across the seas, anything to do with distance, people internationally, people that are far from you. In the now position, you've got a very, very important decision to make. The Lovers is the energy of Gemini. And Gemini for you is your fifth house. It's your fifth house, which is the house of Leo. Leo is what we truly love. It's the heart. It's true love. It's children. It's taking a risk. Anything that we've given birth to creatively. It's having fun. Flirting. Now, the Lovers is a number of balance. Is there a balance for you, Aquarius, here? Because you've got a very head-over-heart decision to make. And looking at this couple, as you could see, the colouring of the skin is quite different. So could you be dealing with a foreigner? Someone who is from a different background to you, different ethnicity. Now, the Lovers is karmic. It's a karmic relationship. You're thinking very strongly about this decision that you're needing to make. Are you balanced out or are you not? If this is a partnership, and it can be a partnership in work as well, it can be a romantic relationship, a committed partnership, the energy of the Emperor here, even though he speaks of stability and our home, I see a lot of coldness here. Very different energy to what the Lovers is. Now, the Knight of Swords is, for me, very difficult energy. Knights are all about action. Now, this is your energy, dear Aquarius. Look at that sword. It's like, yeah. I see like I've pictured you're so angry here that the steam is coming out of your ears. It's like you're so aggravated. It's as though you're burning rubber. You're like pressing the accelerator and burning your tires. You're burning those, burning rubber. I can smell it. I can see it. So you're wanting to move forward, but you're not able to. Now, Mars, which is our passion, our drive, it's our fire, right, is right on top of the South Node. Mars is slowly moving direct very soon, but it's still passing over the South Node, which is letting go of what does not work for us. Letting go of something that is familiar from a past life. It's time to move into the energy of Leo. Leo is where the North Node is. North Node is our fate. It's our destiny. We're supposed to be growing into that. Now, the Strength card, yes, you may be dealing with a Leo, someone who may have Gemini, may be really good communicators, but they may be very fiery as well, because the Strength card and Leo are all about fire. It's fire, but it's also patience. Now, for this woman to be able to tame this beast, she needs to be patient, courageous, wise, and there needs to be trust. But she's got the power in her hands. You've got the power to tame this lion, but do you have the patience? One moment. Sorry about that interruption. Do you have the patience? Yes. And the strength, I need to say as well. Because, and that's where I think that the, you're having difficulty in making the decision. Do I go with what my heart tells me, or do I go with what my head tells me? Because you are very, you're an air sign. You use your intellect. You use your head, right? So he's looking straight at this Leo. And, yeah. So we've got Leo and Aquarius here. This is very fated, what you're going through, dear Aquarius. Is it time to move on? You've got another 7. What am I saying? Another 7. This is an 8. This is an 8, but it's in the reverse, so it's like a 7 here. Now, the outcome is the Ace of Swords. You're having something is coming to your mind. You're having the clarity that you need, but I've got a feeling that you are cutting away. You're using that sword here. You are having a new beginning. You are beginning something new. And look at that. Look at the crown, which is Leo. You are cutting away on that crown, right? You're cutting this Leo, sun, moon, or rising away from your life. But as I said, I don't believe that it's going to happen straight away. It's going to take time, because with Jupiter and Venus working through relationships, right? Now, it's going to take time. Anytime from November, mid-November onwards, I think that that's when you're going to do something for yourself around Christmas. I do think that this is going to be your energy for most of you. Now, this is the divine position. So if we say 7 of Cups, it's Piscean. It's like the divine love, or it's deception, whatever that means for you. Pisces is A or Z, Alpha or Omega, right? It's black or white. So what's it going to be for you? Now, looking at this card, see the eclipsed moon? We had a full moon lunar eclipse on the 27th of July, which was the most important. It was amazing. It was so incredible, because I think we had Mars on top of it. We had a square to Uranus, if I'm not mistaken. It was like very, very major. And that was in your sign in Aquarius. So maybe that's when things started really showing for you with that full moon. And if you think about it, it's like what? July. We're now in September. We're still in that energy of the eclipse. Not because eclipses like that can last up to 6 months, right? So I do believe that that was the beginning of the end. That's if you're in a committed partnership or relationship, right? For others of you, for the singles, I do believe that through anything to do with your family, you may be dealing with someone new in your life. Now, this could even be at your work, right? That you are coming together, teaming up with either a Gemini or a Libra. Did I say Libra? I'm sorry, I did not mean to say that. Or a Leo, okay? More than likely. We've also got strong earth here, so it could be sun, moon, or rising in earth, but I would like to say, because these are major arcanas, I'm using those signs more prominent. That's probably the sun signs. It's going to be different for each and every one of you. Now, if this is business, there is growth here, but there is a major decision, a major crossroad where you want to manifest even more. And you know what? It's going to happen, because the 4 of major arcana number 4 speaks of stability and home. You may be taking on the energy of the Emperor, and if that is the case, stability is coming in, right? Now, the Emperor is usually depicted by, for me, it's Aries or Taurus. Now, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. It's like beginning something new. Taurus is what we value. It's our earned income, right? It's the money house. So money's coming in. Some of you may be thinking of moving, literally, with business, your business premises, whatever. But it's going to take time before you do that, right? So Ace of Swords, it's like cutting through the crap, beginning something new. But you're going to have to be patient. The Strength card. And the Knight of Swords can be quick and quite brutal, very cerebral, but it's going to behoove you. And I think that maybe your mind may be what is helping you at this time to come to clarity. Clarity is coming to your mind. You're going to have a new idea. You're going to speak your mind. You're going to have a successful new beginning. And with the Crown here again, it's going to be something that's going to be quite important for you. It's going to bring in good money. I think that I will continue this on Vimeo right now. I don't want to make this too long, dear Aquarius. I hope that this was of clarity for you and help. Sending you lots of love, lots of blessings. And thank you so much for all your likes, shares, and subscribes. I'm hoping that you are enjoying the more videos. You know, a lot of work go into these, so at least if you could like, share, and comments are beautiful. I read them all, okay? Thank you so much. Do stay well. Look after yourselves. And sending you blessings. Bye.